This looks like Bill the Junking Fool's yard, man. The more I watch his videos, it's like, wow. The Scrap Kingdom has it has a double in the universe. It's amazing. He's from the town over, though. I think he's from Pourville. This is from Joliet, which is, I think, is it's the sister city to Pourville. So yeah, it's Bill the Junking Fool's sister city is right here. Oh Lord, right? All this video really is just an update on, like, I don't know, just the craziness that's me. So why no dumpster yet? Well, because I'm trying to coordinate the dropping of the dumpster with you know, my kids helping, because it can only sit here for 2 or 3 days and they come and get it, and if there's nothing in it, wow, that's gonna cost me big. Including a yard ban. Like, they won't allow me to deal or do business with them unless I pay for the dumpster being dropped off. Now, I don't have any money, cash reserves, to go and pay for an empty dumpster. And if it's only filled with fluff with a lot of air volume in there, it's going to end up like I'm giving the stuff away. So it's creating a quandary. It's almost like I don't want to find more stuff, really, and bring it here, because I don't want so much stuff, because it would become overwhelming. I don't know. Yeah, I do have some aluminum, but it needs to be processed, because every yard I go to, it's the same story. They're all getting really tough on the aluminum and how clean it needs to be. Like the one yard, they're still taking the aluminum, if it's got little bits of glass and stuff in it and a couple of screws, they're still taking it as clean, but they're making me separate the piles, and that's hugely time consuming to go and pull that stuff out and sort through it, or they won't pay you. So you have to separate out that stuff, or they just simply won't. So before, something like this with that little rusty piece of steel on the bottom, but otherwise all aluminum, they would have taken it as clean. They're not taking it as clean anymore. That really stinks. That thing really has to be bona fide clean, or they're just not going to take it. So I don't know if I should prioritize the aluminum and, you know, just go bonkers on it and really knock a bunch out, or leave it alone. But either way, this can't stay here in mass, because it's gonna start getting really cold, and when the snow falls, I don't want this stuff on the ground so much like this. Because I already did that before, and that don't work. So yeah, this is Pourville. Yeah, we got people commenting too on my videos, like, oh yeah, Kingdom, you don't have a P.O. box, or, you know, a tip jar. No, none of that stuff exists. Because they're like, yeah, Shane man, yeah, I know, I seen that video, you know, his truck's broke or something like that, and I don't know, go see his video. But I already watched it. I didn't comment on it, but maybe I should have, but you know, sometimes it's just more fun to just mindlessly watch some of these videos and not say anything, you know what I mean? Which brings me to another subject. If you ever noticed, okay, you know, first of all, my channel doesn't have, you know, it's got 2,584 subscribers. Okay, so that's a little different than having like 12 subscribers. But anyway, get off that for a second. Did you ever notice that whenever like Hollywood people are being interviewed, I know this is not really comparable to Hollywood, but let's just pretend, when like famous actors or actresses are being interviewed like on a talk show or late night show, the host often goes, yeah, have you seen, you know, so-and-so's latest movie or whatever? Or especially when it comes to like watching TV shows, the actor or actress almost always will say, no, I really don't watch much TV. I think that I really do think that they're being honest, that they don't watch each other's stuff for whatever reason. And if they do, they're not really going to admit to it. And the reason for that is, if they do admit to it, they might be pressured into saying disparaging things about fellow actors or actresses, and that's bad for business. Okay? That would so I think they stay away from the topic by just saying, no, I really don't watch much TV, or I haven't seen that movie, you know, we don't get out much, or you know, you just play it off. Even if they do, I believe in them that for the most part they kind of stay away from each other's work, kind of. I mean, they might look at it, you know, or watch a little bit of it, you know, but I think to watch a fellow actor or actress's material can't be good. I think that's what the deal is. That's just my guess, but after being on this planet long enough, that seems to be what's going on there. And I kind of think that's probably the best plan for a lot of like YouTubers. Is like yeah, once you get to like a certain level, you kind of don't really watch too many other YouTubers' stuff. Not that I don't, I do. I mean, I don't mind watching other YouTubers, but it's also impossible because I'm subscribed to so many great channels. It's really not possible to stay up on everybody's stuff. Like, I'm probably 15 videos behind on Scrap and Pallet Man, and about 25 behind on Taco Stacks, and about, I don't know, about 10 or so behind on Tucker Upper. You get the picture. I'm like caught up to date on like the small guys, you know what I mean? Because when you're little, you know, and I'm a little bit bigger, I kind of like want to help push them along a little bit, you know what I mean? And, you know, once they get going, I kind of, you know, I end up falling back, you know, 2 or 3 or 4 videos. The more popular you are, the further back I end up falling back. That's just me admitting to, you know, the reality of the thing, rather than being fake about it. Go, oh yeah, I see that. No, I'm about 20 behind there, you know, on a few of these guys. You know, sometimes, you know, when you're busy doing your own stuff, not necessarily just making videos, but, you know, working on dead projects like this, which you could tell it's been sitting for a while because it gets that aluminum oxidization from like frost and stuff like that, and from not being used. You know, see that? Just like white powdery dots. Always use that when you're looking at a car engine and it hasn't been used for a while. If it's got those white specks on it, it usually means nobody's been using me, because, you know, it's like dusty almost, and if there was air rushing around under here, this would not settle like that, because the engine would be warm most of the time. Well, you know what I mean. Whatever. What I'm saying could be disproven, but I just know from experience in life that that only happens, that right there, that only happens, those white specks. I don't know if it showed on the video because I was holding it too far back, but that stuff only happens when the car's been sitting for a while. In this case, it's been about 4 months now, which is beyond, it's beyond ridiculous. The thing is when you truly are living, you know, day to day, coming up with justifiable cash for something is not always really easy. So anyway, I need a wrench that's thin to fit on that bolt right there, and another one to fit on that bolt right there, because you can't just turn that one, because that one will start turning with it, and you'll end up twisting the tube, and although you might fix one thing, you will break another, and then the check engine light will come on and stay on, and it'll be loud under the hood, and the exhaust gas will come inside the cab, and you know, just the whole thing. It won't run right because the computer won't be it'll be getting the wrong data information, because the EGR won't be working right, so then the engine will start running funny. So you don't really want to break that. I don't know why they have to make it so damn complicated like that. See, if this was a... See, this is a pickup truck style, alright? If this was van style, you know, Chevy van style, it would have a doghouse on the inside, and you'd be able to lift the doghouse that's in between the driver and passenger seat. You'd be able to lift that up out of the way and easily get access to that distributor. I mean, it would just be like right there. So you'd be praising it. Wow, this is a great design. But, you know, here I'm cursing it because this engine's too big for this setup. It just simply is. I mean, it barely fits a... Look at that, the valve covers go almost... They're like about an inch or so away from the firewall. This thing's that big. It's crazy. You don't really need a monster-sized engine like this to do the work that this truck does. Maybe if there was some other application, like had a different setup or something. It doesn't have a receiving hitch or anything like that, so you can't really tow anything with it. And there's no place for a ramp, so it doesn't have that. But of course, that all keeps the weight down, which is good, because then I can go with the cheaper license plate. This one has the D designation right here, which is expired. It's been expired since the end of June. Oh. So can't keep it that way. Gotta get it running anyway. I started making a video of this, the last one I set up, and somebody started saying something, and I just started taking all the stuff. I stopped making the video. They're like, "We're leaving that for..." I'm like, possessions 9/10. They're like, "We were leaving that for..." I guess they had some special electronics and chemical waste pickup. "We're leaving that for..." I'm like, it's in my hands, man. You're gonna have to wrestle it out. You have to wrestle that stuff out of me, man, because I ain't giving it up. It's in my hands now. You'll either have to come out here with a baseball bat or call the cops. Most people don't want to get that crazy about it, so they capitulate. And I get the stroke. You. Somebody got a dog. So much scrap. I know. You know what? Look at that go-kart, man. I'm not going to scrap that. I'm gonna fix that. I would love to. I don't got the time to, though. Not right now. I don't think this engine runs. I think it's locked up. More scrap from the other day. I think this is coming along slowly. Yeah, but I got people commenting saying, you know, oh, we want to see you succeed, you know, which is great. But you know, this is a slow boat to China, man. I'm just being honest with everybody. It's almost tediously slow. There's still a little bit of money here. I got to go with my wife, though, into the city because my aunt died. And, oh, gosh, she was such a... Not the one aunt, but another aunt. She was such a, like, a antique hoarder. I mean, the house is loaded with antiques. And it's total hands-off as far as that stuff's concerned. Total hands-off. But they do have some scrap for me. So they're partying out the house very slowly. There's so much stuff in that house. So much. It's like, it looks like the inside of the house is almost like this warehouse. I mean, it's packed with stuff. But it's all neatly put away and displayed, and so you're not falling all over. It's not like all over the floor, and like, it's not all gross and stuff like that. It's just overwhelming to look at. I don't know if I'll be allowed to make a video, but I guess they have some scrap. I don't know what the claim is, but I'm going to take my Sawzall with. This is some file cabinets. So I'm going to cut those up and live the dream that way, I guess. You. Talk to you guys later.